Hey everyone, I'm Marina from Pineapple Yarn, and I'm here to share what I have been working on this week. So it's actually been 2 weeks since I filmed last. This month of May has been absolutely crazy with kid things, house things. It has been so full, very, very full month. So honestly, I've been working on things here and there. I haven't had a ton of crafting time by any means. As a matter of fact, I've been very monogamous in my knitting, but I've made good progress, and just because I haven't been working on a ton of projects, I haven't had a lot of time, I figured, it'll be fine. I'll share it with you anyway. So I have been steadily working on my dotted raised shawl, which is a fabulous pattern by Stephen West. I know all of you know it. It's such a common pattern. It's such a popular pattern. And I'm using my Sunwashed Citrus mini skein set. This was a gradient set that I had in the shop about a month ago, and this is all I have left. I have this really pretty kind of it's like a washed out kind of emerald green, and then it goes into this beautiful turquoise color. So let me show you the middle of that cake, and you can see it's just really, really beautiful. Very similar colors here. And let me show you how beautifully this is knitting up. So far, I started with the kind of melon. It's like kind of a sun-washed, washed out kind of melon color. And then it's going into yellow, and then it's going into this beautiful kind of green turquoise. So that's what I have so far. Let me hold it up by the needles. So it's turning out so pretty. This will be about the end. As I showed you, the cake is almost done, and I just think it's so beautiful. I love how it's turning out. I was really inspired just by, when you go to the beach and you go to coastal towns and everything it's very bright because of the sun and the sunlight and the beach and the water. Everything is just very bright, but everything's a little shabby, a little faded. And that's really what I wanted with this. And I wanted to do some really punchy citrus colors. So I'm having a hard time holding this up because it is so large. I have it on I don't even know how long this needle is. It's perfect for knitting this. It is not so perfect for displaying this. But anyway, I really wanted to capture some really punchy citrus colors, and then kind of give them like a bit of like a sun-washed or a faded look, with some really subtle speckles. And so that's really, how I started this gradient. And then I wanted to contrast, especially you've got a lot of like kind of warm orangey melon colors, and I love contrasting that with kind of a turquoise or a blue, something that is a really high contrast. I think it's so pretty. So that's why I went with these colors on this gradient set, and I just think it's turning out so pretty. So the way that I will wear this is I will wear it with this color up against my face because I like this color with my skin tone. And so I started knitting with these colors to begin with, and then the blues will be on the bottom. I'll give you a close-up of how this is looking. It's just so pretty. And hopefully you can see those big eyelets in there. I just think that those are turning out so awesome. That's definitely one of the things I love about this pattern, is that it has these really beautiful eyelets, and they're really quite large, so you can see them nicely. And I just think this is turning out so pretty. I can't wait to wear it. I think it's going to be really, really pretty. and I plan on wearing it with maybe like a light blue color. I think that'd be really pretty. And yeah, I just think this has a lot of versatility because you can kind of fold it down and maybe get some more citrusy colors. I don't know. I think it's going to be great. I love the size of this. And yeah, so this has been such a fun knit. At this point, I basically have the pattern memorized. It's been really, really nice to just pick up and not have to worry about following a pattern or skipping things. It's very intuitive, and it's a really nice knit for getting a few rows in the evening. Like I said, I haven't had a lot of knitting time, so this is, it's not a ton of progress, but so far so good. It's been really fun. And as you can see from the last time I recorded, I was, let's see, this is upside down. So I actually had knit to here, so it was just kind of a small shawl, and then I really have added a lot, because not only have I added a lot of depth, but those rows just get longer and longer. But I have this really cute little charm on from Simply Serving. I'll see if I can get a close-up. I think I tried to get a close-up another time and it didn't work so well. But it's so cute. It's just a little cupcake in a mug with some marshmallows. And it used to have a little candy cane, but that broke off by one of my children. So this has been a really fun project. I've really been enjoying it. Now I have about, I would say, maybe 40 grams left at this point. This was a 9 skein mini skein set. This is a fingering weight, and so I have about 40 grams left. So it'll be, I'm interested to see how much it adds onto this bottom, because I don't know if you can see this transition, how it's going more turquoise, but as we get to the narrow kind of wedge shapes early on in the shawl, you can see that there aren't a lot of, or there isn't a lot of green. There's just this one row, and I'd like to add a little more, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll even have enough yarn to do that. So anyway, it's just turning out so pretty. I really love it. And yeah, if you're ever needing a pattern that's just really nice for just a yarn that you love, so a variegated yarn, or of course tonals, mini skeins if you want to put them together, or if you want to create your own fade or your own gradient, this is such a great pattern to show them off. It's very, very pretty. It's a very simple pattern, kind of a asymmetrical crescent, I guess, which is my favorite shape, and you can make it as large or as small as you want. It's just such a versatile pattern. So that is this shawl. That's literally all I have done this week. This is all I have worked on this week. I should say that I am using US 5, which is a 3.75 millimeter needle. I'm using Addy Rockets, and I think that I don't think that they're fixed needle. I think they're from my interchangeable set. I have two different kinds of Addy interchangeables. I have the short 4-inch, and then I have a 5-inch. And the 4-inch is shorter. I think it's for lace, maybe, but the tips are pointier. And then I have these long needles, and these are, I think they're 5-inch needles. And while I do, in some patterns, I really like having that extra needle length for a more comfortable knit. I've been knitting on 4-inch needles for so long that I don't mind it, and I like having a sharper tip. So anyway, that is that project. And I have not even touched my beautiful no frills sweater that I'm working on. If you have seen, I guess it was last episode I showed it, and it's just this beautiful lavender and natural striped sweater. It's so beautiful. Have not touched it at all. I haven't done any spinning. I haven't done any weaving. I just really have been very, very monogamous in my dotted raised shawl. So last week, same thing, very monogamous in the shawl. And to be honest, I just sometimes need a project where I can sit down at night, not have to think about anything, not have to, debate what to work on and what. I just need something where I can sit and knit and relax in the evening. So that's it. That's all I've been working on. I wanted to fill you in with a little bit of shop news. I do have my June Club pre-orders all up in the shop right now, and those will be available for purchase through the month of May, and then they will be closed at the end of May, so I can start dyeing them up for you. And I wanted to let you know that my Glow Club, this is the last chance for my Glow Club. After this month, it will be retiring completely. So after this month, my Glow Club will no longer be available. And there's various reasons for that. I may go into those more during my shop update preview, which I'll be filming next week. But if you are in the market for a yarn and candle club, you might want to try out this month because it's the last month that I will be offering this particular club. I've started to dye up advent calendars. I'm very excited about it. I have been prepping literally thousands of mini skeins. It's so crazy and fun and just a little overwhelming, and it's just going to be so fabulous this year. So thank you to all of you who have already ordered an advent calendar, and I still do have pre-orders in the shop. It's your choice of fingering weight yarn or DK weight. So lots of projects can be done with these mini skeins. So, they are going to be so beautiful this year. I'm so excited. Definitely going to make myself, maybe I'll reserve a fingering weight and a DK weight. I don't know, but I keep thinking of all the projects I could do with these minis, and I'm just so excited. So thank you to all of you who have placed those pre-orders. I'm so excited for you to see them here in, I guess it'll still be quite a few months, but I have started on them already. Well, it's a short and sweet episode, but I'm going to let you go for now. Thank you so much for joining me this week. Hopefully I will find some more crafting time to share some more fun projects. I hope you're having more crafting time than I am, because I really have lacked. It has been lacking the past couple weeks. Hopefully yours, hopefully you've been able to carve out a good amount of time for all of your crafts and you're doing well. I will see you next week with another episode, but until then, I hope you have an awesome day. Bye.